The streets Freddie Gray called home are not too different from HBO's hit drama The Wire.
I ain't seen you.
How do?
Sandtown, Winchester is known by most as just Sandtown. The 72-block neighborhood in West Baltimore has a long history of inner-city ills. Poverty, unemployment, lack of education, crime, drugs, and high incarceration rates plague its streets. The Justice Policy Institute found Sandtown has more people in state prisons than any other neighborhood in the state, 458 inmates. Gray was once one of them. His longest stint behind bars, 2 years. He was arrested 21 times between 2007 and 2015, mostly for narcotics. But in Sandtown, that isn't unusual. According to a 2011 Baltimore City Health Department report, 1 in 4 juveniles were arrested between 2005 and 2009 in the neighborhood. And just like The Wire depicts, drugs taint Sandtown's mostly African-American neighborhood. I spoke to Kenneth Morrison, the CEO of Do More Baltimore. He works with youth from Sandtown.
Drugs in itself is a very crippling factor in neighborhoods like Sandtown. It destroys homes, while at the same time finding very temporary solutions to figure out how people are going to eat today. When there are no jobs, you have a lot of young men selling drugs as a means to figure out how to put food on the table for today. So it's about survival. And long-term strategies like education isn't always a luxury. I mean, it is a luxury that a lot of our young people in communities like Sandtown don't have the opportunity to participate in.
Only 40% of adults over 25 in Sandtown have a high school diploma. Gray was not one of them. Reportedly, in a deposition taken for a lawsuit over lead paint, it was revealed he didn't graduate from high school, and his mother couldn't read. While the neighborhood's crime rate was on the decline, unemployment soared above the national average at 52% in 2012. Families living below the poverty line, 30%, double that of Baltimore City. What is Sandtown not getting that they need to thrive?
Communities like Sandtown, the individuals in neighborhoods like Sandtown are set up to fail. The truth is, this is a very familiar story that looks, and you can look to almost every African-American community around the country, and you'll find stories very identical. So this is a national issue, not just a local issue for Baltimore, and it's definitely not just an issue looking at the Sandtown community.